All right. What's up, folks? How you doing out there? All right. Give y'all a minute to gather in here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to start taking this very seriously, okay? And we're going to try to change things up a little bit here. Um, I'm Batman. This is my job. World's greatest detective. All right? Facts. But people don't understand how much power I have. Maybe they do. I'm gaining more every day, and it's not because of followers or the internet, but that part is going to be a component of it too, right? And um, for the most part, I mean, I don't really get involved because none of these things really have anything to do with me. But I'm going to discuss it and talk about it. And at some point, um, you know, these are the matters that, I'm definitely, how do I put it? I mean, Batman is going to have his hands full with what he got going on. Now we got a truck just sitting here waiting for me. But I don't know. We'll have to figure it out. Oop, go ahead. I can't hear you. Are you going or I don't know what he's trying to say. I don't know, and I don't care. I ain't scared. See what I'm saying? Maybe he was asking if I need a ride. I don't know. Why should it be that important to you? You know what I mean? Homie was just sitting there right at the light, like sat there for like 5 minutes while I'm sitting there, like, are you gonna go? Or he's moving back and forth, like couldn't even hear him. Couldn't hear what he was saying. I don't know if he was saying ride, like pointless. Like maybe he was just trying to be nice. I don't know, but it looks very weird from my point of view. It comes off as weird. You know what I'm saying? When mysterious vehicles start doing mysterious antics and theatrics, wouldn't that come off as weird to you? Especially with everything going on, like just don't understand it. Like if you're offering me a ride, say you're offering me a ride, you don't just sit there for 10 minutes at a light, you know, not making any sense. It's just weird as hell. Like I said, people don't get about me. Like I come from the streets, bro. I've been in the streets a long time. Like nothing scares me, bro. Nothing is gonna surprise me or be new to me. You know what I mean? I make good decisions. That's the hardest part is like being calm and making sure that you make good, positive, real decisions in real time, right? Because it's all about your mind state. That's what people don't get. It's not about being scared or anything like that. It's about you have to, make the right decisions in real time, always. You feel me? It doesn't matter. I don't care who you are. If you don't make the right decisions, right? I mean, who wants to, I mean, me, I want to make the right decisions. I want to make sure my future is beautiful and I'm doing everything right. So, yeah, no. Um, like I was saying, let me get on topic here real quick while we walking, right? And like I said, chat room is wide open, right? Y'all can come and talk right now for now. Um, come and holler at the immortal vampire. That's the problem is a lot of folks I think they think this is fake or a game. This is not fake. Yeah, trust me. You understand? You all underestimate the hell out of me. You understand? This is real. I'm not in the same boat as all you regular human beings. Like I'm really not. I'm different for real. You know what I mean? And folks is lucky that they get to even talk to me or see me. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's one thing I don't do. And I told him that the other day. Remember I talked to him over there, and I told him, I said, yeah, folks be trying to do weird stuff, like real talk, and it's always like in their vehicle, like, homie, I've been in the streets for decades, bro. I've done pretty much seen every angle of what people can do, what they're gonna think of, what move they're gonna make. Like I already know everything. Like it's just weird to me. Like, why would you offer a ride to a grown man that you don't know? And the way that you do it is weird as hell. Like that's just weird. You know what I'm saying? And it got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? Like I'm not even talking to folks. Like what? If I'm walking, bro, let me walk. Like I'm doing my thing. Like what? I ain't trying to talk to you. I don't know you. Feel me? That's why they teach you don't talk to strangers. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. And it just be so funny because like I guess it's just a difficult thing for me because I know how real I am. And like I said, eh, folks believe what you want, homie. I told you I'm an immortal vampire, bro. You tell yourself what you want. I'm 100% serious. You understand? You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I be out here for real, right? I really come from this, right? Like, you know what I mean? And y'all want to get on here in front and pretend. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I got to sit here and act with all you softies. You folks is really soft, like all of you. You're soft. You know what I mean? But you'll be trying to like create like some fake energy in the air, like y'all is scary or something. Ain't none of y'all is scary, bro. Y'all is soft. All of you. I don't care who you is. All these people, they work regular jobs. Y'all work regular 9 to 5s. You ain't me. You didn't come up the way I came up, partner. You didn't come up having to go against everything, every obstacle, stand up to everyone like me. I really do this. Feel me? So it's different. We not built the same. Like, look at me, bro. You can take one look at me and see how real it is. Like, I run the whole world. I'm just being real. I run the streets. I run everything. Might as well quit hiding it. Maybe that's what God meant when he said, like, no more hiding. You know what I mean? Like, come out and show the world who you are. Like, yeah, I'm the mob. Like, I don't fear anyone or anything. You know what I mean? Y'all call it crazy and call it what you want. I just know who I am. You know what I mean? I know what my whole lineage is. I know the DNA I got. I know everything about myself. That's why I study myself. Man, that stuff was so funny up there in Green Bay. Them folks was phased by me up there. Everywhere I go, folks is phased to me, but nobody want to talk about it. Then y'all want to act like I'm super soft like you. Like, make up your mind. Which is it? Trying to follow the rules. That's all. Trying to follow the rules and be a good Samaritan and a good citizen. You understand? People know about me, man. Like, trust me, people know. You know what I mean? So, like I said, number one, stop fronting, right? Number two, stop acting. Number three, stop pretending with me. Be you. You know what I mean? And mind your business. For worrying about me and mines. Don't worry about me. You know what I mean? Real talk. Worry about you. I'm a grown man. Same thing. Folks can't even drive within the line and stuff. It's just crazy, man. It's downright sad. Feel me? Hold up. That's what I mean when I be like, you can't get a moment of peace. Like, what is up with you folks? Be just weird. Eh. Hold on, I gotta take a video. Video of the immortal vampire. That's right. All right. Let me try to get started here, man. I got to look at this real quick so I can remember the parts of the case. Okay. So give me 1 second. First of all, I know that there was like a whole, I don't want to speak too soon. Let me take a look at this real quick. Hold on. Bear with me. Hopefully you can still hear me, would be the best part. So I could read. Okay, so what I'm reading, what I was reading, I have to go back and forth and toggle, and it's difficult. What I was seeing is that Future's brother, okay, and I got to look again at what the date was. Let me look. I can't see it off of what I got, but I'll take a look at it. But long story short, Future's brother was caught. Okay, hold on. It says federal court documents. Federal court documents, right? Which to me sounds like a federal indictment, right? Which is what I believe it is, right? And I forget when this happened, but this was Future's brother. They found, hold on. They found 21 kilograms of suspected fentanyl and like $380,000 in cash. So this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. Is y'all get on this network and you front and you lie and you want to, do what you do. Y'all want to spam. You want to do your nonsense because you're trying to cover up the truth that, I mean, I'm not worried about whether it gets out or not. It's already out. I mean, people know what it is, right? But listen to that and tell me if that's Future's brother, why would you think that Future, who's a federal snitch on government papers, isn't connected to the same thing, allegedly? It only makes sense. I mean, if the brother was moving like that, living like that, dealing with stuff like that, right? Then why would you put it past Future if that's his brother? It's just common sense. And then you look at it, and like I said, they recruit these dudes out of prisons. The prison industrial complex is what runs rap, right? So it's crazy because what they're teaching and what I'm seeing is the way to be a successful fake rapper, which is all fake success and no real money, and you get put in a 360 deal and you get owned, right? But the way to be a rapper is to go to prison. Straight up. You got to mess up real bad and go to prison. That's what they're teaching, right? Not me, right? That's what they're saying. They're saying that that's the way and formula to be a big rapper, because every rapper I ever saw was in and out of prison and this and that, right? You got the other dude, what's his name? Sauce Walka. Sauce Walka to me is soft as hell, right? They were talking about they didn't know when he got caught in that high-speed chase if he did what he did with the car to get out of it or whatever to avoid the charges. I mean, possibly. I mean, dudes who know how to move in the street a little bit, right, can think like that and are smart enough to do that, right? You don't get no brownie points or cool points for that. It doesn't make you tough. There's nothing tough about Sauce Walka or any of these fake rappers, right? And they can't think too well. And all I keep hearing with him is Harris County. Harris County, I don't care what none of you say, is one of the most corrupt counties in Texas, which is Houston, I believe, correct? Tell me if I'm wrong. I could be, because I don't really be paying attention. Now I'm going to start really studying this stuff and delving into this now and talking about it too. So I'm just saying, you can't figure out the link and the connection between, oh, I don't know, drug trafficking and rappers. You can't connect the dots and figure out the puzzle. It's really, y'all, the feds really think they got people fooled. All of them are snitches that work for the feds. The government's who put the drugs out on the street. That's the truth. So, I mean, the rappers are just owned. They're like the little runners that are being used. They're the little puppets. That's all they are. So that's why y'all be looking up to these rappers. Oh, yeah, they cool. And none of them really was dealing or any of this real stuff in the first place. They was all fake as hell since day one, right? And they talk above their belt and make up claims they not about and talk way above their means of who they are, right? And it's all fake money, fake everything. Hello, Mike Saha. Oh, that's hilarious. Hello, Mike. So, like I said, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, bro. I mean, if you all can't figure it out and piece the puzzle together, I give up. These rappers are fake. They're owned. They're manipulated by the system, right? And the goal and intention of this system, right, is what it's doing basically to pull the wool over people's eyes. While, in my opinion, I think that they're who all this illegal activity comes from and everything. How do you think that these rappers keep getting off on plea deals and plea bargains, right? I just listened to that whole situation. I'm not scared of none of y'all. I'll talk about all y'all. I just listened to the whole situation with the other dude, right? Concerning the whole, you know what happened, man. The whole young Dolph thing, right? So the young Dolph dude, he was looking at a life sentence possibly, and he got out of it. He got out of it. Then he get on camera with Ceddy Nash, who I just heard about him. I never heard about him. And then Ceddy Nash, what's crazy, he got his profile. He got a picture on YouTube of like police cars. Like, I'm sorry, but if that don't tell you he a snitch, I give up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like the YouTubers are all snitches. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a YouTuber, but your average YouTuber, they a snitch. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I understand the whole game. I'll break it down for y'all so y'all can understand the entire thing. Like, hold up, let me look at this other stuff I got. Hold up, so I can talk to y'all. So Sauce Walka was facing 2 to 10 years in prison. I think this was, I don't know if this one was new or a year ago. I think this might have been the one that was fairly recent, like a month ago, right? And like I said, I'll be able to get all this stuff written down in time, and it'll be easier for me to do this when I actually like am able to do it that way, you know. But, bro, that's Sauce Walka, man. He was looking at 2 to 10 years in prison. Okay, and all these rappers keep on doing this reckless behavior. Like, I'm sorry, but something ain't right. Like, something's up. Like, it's like somebody puts a battery in their back and tells them that they can do it. You know, and if not, if they really just that slow, then I give up. But it also shows the desperation for money. See, Sauce Walka was a rapper, right? So I mean, why are all these people getting caught? I mean, that was felony charges he was facing. You know what I mean? So like that's what I'm saying. Like all of them continue to walk into federal indictments. The Rolling 60s did it, right? With that show with Adam 22, No Jumper. I mean, if you can't see that they're clearly facilitating the environment for your downfall as far as talking to the culture directly at this point, I give up. I mean, literally, I give up. I mean, how much more can I help the culture and try to explain to you what's going on and what they're doing to you? I mean, this is not something that's coming from any group. It's coming from, or not the way you try to say it. You know, it ain't coming from that. It's coming from a specific group, right, of just evil people. It's coming from a public. I mean, to me, that's the way it seems. When they publicizing this stuff, they using y'all as puppets, man. They moving y'all around like the chess pawns you are. I'm gonna keep it real. That's the thing people don't get. I'm the master and the don because of myself, not because I'm part of a system or I got a group I work with. Like, no, I do everything by myself. It's different. I got real power. I'm not trying to have power over other folks. Feel me? So it's just different. Hold on real quick. I don't know. I think that's all I got for now. But you know, my point is, like, oh yeah, the Ray J thing. I got to talk about that too. With Ray J, right? I mean, that was obviously some baby mama drama, baby mama, blah blah blah, my baby mama drama. Yeah, but Ray J was having some baby mama drama, right? Because he kept singing that silly song, "Girl, you're what I need." And I can't, his song was telling the truth. He told you all the truth way ahead of time before his own actions. He said, "Can't even front, I'm wilding out." You sure as hell was wilding out. You got caught on camera. Now you going to prison, boy. Going to jail. Girl, you're what I need. I can't even front, I'm wilding out. And you know you can calm me down. Well, she tried to calm you down, and you that was a lie. You couldn't calm down. He was mad as hell. Kept saying she was drunk and they were all drunk, which they probably were. It's Thanksgiving, you know. Ray J was he was trying to be like a straight edge, but he was breaking the law. And I'll tell you why that happened, right? Because he literally said it. He said, "They're saying this and that." Right. The same thing they try to do every day on the internet. That's why you either can't have the chat open, or if you're going to have the chat open, like I do right now, you got to be smart because people are trying to manipulate, whether it be your emotions, your self control. They want you to act out. Okay. Ray J just crashed out. That's what happened. Are y'all going to talk about that? You never want to. Okay. Ray J couldn't walk in my shoes with what I do. None of these so-called fake rappers or all you people who kept talking like you was so gangster this whole time. You don't understand. If you did my career, you couldn't handle this career. Y'all couldn't walk in my shoes for a millisecond. So the minute that rappers and real human beings get exposed to this internet stuff now and what people do and how much people take advantage, they all go crazy and you keep seeing them crash out. Tell me when I'm wrong. And I told you folks, pretty much every federal indictment that's happening right now, right, is because of me, because of the evidence that I brought forward to the public. That's what people don't want to get. I take credit for all of them, 100%. Yes, like give me the credit. They ought to cut me a check for all of them, straight up. You understand? Like, yeah, I'm the one who brought forward all this evidence publicly before me. Y'all didn't even know what the hell was going on the internet. Facts. Boy, stop it. We've been in front of you for years. They talking about, yeah, we got federal indictments now. That's what they say. They say we're going after this gang now. Yeah, because of who? Because of Tyree Sneed. That's why. Yeah, you doing it now because you saw me keep on talking about it and nobody ever did their job. So now you have no choice. Right now you're having a so-called crackdown. Right? Like I said, bro, you ain't gonna sit here and tell me that this ain't got everything to do with the government when the government is who put the drugs on the street. You ain't gonna hear that from nobody else because everybody else is gonna be fake. See, I'm not Ceddy Nash. Ceddy Nash is not a street dude. I can tell by looking at him. I know street dudes. You understand? Now that other dude who was involved in the doll thing and he defeated the case or whatever, right? That dude, now that's a dude I would say a little more from the street. You can tell by his demeanor, right? And it's not a good thing. But when you have a man that puts his head down and blinks, okay, and tries to hide his intentions, I think he might have been guilty, allegedly. Sorry. And I'm not afraid of you. I'll say whatever I want to you, boy. I'm not Ceddy Nash. I keep trying to explain this to you fake rappers, okay? And you fake street dudes. You know, that's the thing. They'll turn up with their own. They'll get upset with them. With me, they all get quiet and don't say nothing to me. Real talk. They don't act that way with me. Real talk, because that's what he said. He was saying he looked at Ceddy Nash on camera on the live stream. He said there ain't nothing gangster about you. Yeah, but I'm not them. You feel me? That's why I get different treatment, right, from the street dudes, because the dudes can take one look at me and see, oh yeah, he's the real deal. You know, I might not want to play these games with him. That's the truth. You ain't never told a lie. Said I ain't never told a lie. You ain't never told a lie, brother, ever. You understand? So that's my whole point, man. Like, people be fake, bro. Oh, there goes my shoe. My shoe bottom's coming off, and I'm still out here. Yes, hard body dolo, right? All these folks think they own something. That's what they think. I'm just telling you the truth. Everybody acts tough because they in a vehicle. Like, brother, you're not tough. Okay, you were never tough. None of you. You're just regular civilians. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna do our thing right in front of these folks every day. Matter of fact, right now I'm gonna probably go for a lap, and I haven't done that in a while. You understand? Oh, like the same people who'll be jellying me and all this and say all this, I'd be right in front of them. Real talk. I'd be right in front of y'all like every day, bro. You know what I mean? Like that's my thing. Me, I just want to be happy. You know what I mean? Like I'm at peace. I've reached enlightenment. Like I'm good with me. You know what I mean? I don't go around looking for nonsense. You know, it wouldn't make any sense in my position. You know what I mean? Like I said, this is my career. Let's do it. You know what I mean? We gotta have a career. We gotta make a career. We gotta make shift this and make it happen. People know a little bit of my background. They can never really fathom, but I'm the real one. I'm the real gangster. I'm the one with all the power. I'm the mob. It's not fake. That's the difference. Like we're not even in the same boat. We've never been in the same tax bracket and we don't move the same. You understand? And you can see it if you take one look at me. You know what I mean? So that's the whole point. Like people can say and do what they want. Most of you worship money. I worship God. I believe in God. You understand? Like 100%. You know what I mean? I have faith in God and I believe in God's promise. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Like that's what I'm saying. Folks be all caught up in their own fake drama and this and that nonsense. I mean, look at what just happened with Ray J. Ray J just crashed out. Is that a good thing? Is that a cool thing? Like what he just did? Like that's horrible, bro. Like he just completely crashed out. Like he allowed people to get to him and bother him. And I'm telling you, what was he doing on the computer? So you're trying to tell me you spend all this money, even if it's not yours, like he's a Mason, they all get facilitated environments, right? And you could tell like he's probably paying rent. You know what I mean? Like he don't own nothing. Ray J ain't rich. None of them are. All that stuff with Kim Kardashian, they Kanye making up, oh, they doing $21 million rituals and they took Britney Spears' energy. No, it's not what happened. I just talked about this on Groovy Jimmy's panel the other day, explaining to you what happened is that Britney Spears was brainwashed in the same Disney camp as Justin Timberlake, Christina Aguilera, who was the other one? Oh, and Britney Spears. Okay. So they all three were in the same Disney camp. And what they do, the actual truth, what they do, and this is good too that I got the camera on that way because we got haters around too. So if any of the haters do whatever, everything will be on camera. You know what I mean? But yeah, like you know, how do I put it? They were all brainwashed in the same Disney camp. Disney is evil as hell, right? All this stuff is evil as hell. Like we're in the belly of the beast. We're in like Satan's playground, and you got to have God with you. That's why I walk right in front of these same folks, right? They all cowards, bro. These people ain't about nothing, man. And they ain't gonna do nothing. They never were. It's all fake. And that's the thing. That's why now I make sure that I do the right actions and I don't act aggressive. Because the minute I act aggressive, that gives them the ability. You see the difference? Now I'm getting smart. That gives them the ability to do what they do, which is villainize and act like, oh, yeah, he's crazy or whatever. And then, like you think I'm going to deal with that? I ain't got time and I don't got money. And like it'd be impossible for me to even get around. Like I ain't spending my time going in and out of courtrooms unless it's of my own accord and I'm able to and I want to because I'm helping them with something. You know what I mean? As Batman. Other than that, I'm not. I never let other people cause me problems. You could feel how you feel. You could be mad as hell. You could do whatever, say whatever. I mean, like I said, it's common sense. That's why we have a legal system. You know what I mean? So, chances are, right, you do all that, you're probably going to catch charges, catch felonies, and go to jail, right? Because I'm not going to do or say nothing. I don't care who. I'm telling y'all straight up. Why would I do that? See, that's the thing. They always want to say that. Why do you want to give luxury to the culture and all these people who don't deserve it and don't come from it in the first place and never seen any money? But when it come to me, oh, you supposed to struggle. Why? I was never struggling before. I had all the money. You don't want me to rebuild though, right? You don't want me to get back to that point. Too bad. I'm gonna get back to that point. And the only way you get back to that point is by not taking bait. Remember that. That's how you do it. You do it by not taking bait. You do it by being smart and making the right decisions. That's how you do it. You understand? You don't do it by being fake. And I'm just being honest with you. So it is what it is. But yeah, like, they want to see them folks, right, making money and doing well and this and that, right? But they don't want to see us winning. We gonna win. We gonna stay winning every day. Feel me? Every day. Every day we gonna win more and more. You know what I mean? Every day we gonna stack the wins. You know what I mean? Out here it ain't nothing but a bunch of haters. That's what they all do. I think all of them do demonic rituals all day. Real talk. I don't trust none of you. You know what I mean? Like that's what I'm saying. All of them have an attitude. All of them mad weird. Like there's like a couple of good people. And that's it. The rest of them, they weird as hell. That's my thing. I just don't have time for you because, well, I'm not in your boat and we don't come from the same world. You know what I mean? We're not in the same lane. So that's my thing. Talk is cheap. Be about it. Don't talk it. Be about what you claim to be about. You want to rep your hood, rep your set, then do it. Don't sit there talking. That's the problem. Everybody talks and is fake and wants to pretend this and that. And it's all a bunch of fake nonsense. It always has been and it always will be. You understand? So my whole point, like I said, Ray J just crashed out. He probably going to prison or jail. You know what I mean? And it's just ridiculous. Oh yeah, no, he got bailed out by Whack 100. They said right because Whack 100's a federal snitch too. What I'm trying to tell you is these folks, y'all been making a living off of this masonry nonsense, this system. So that's why they're able to bail them out. Do you get what I'm saying? So they're able to bail them out. I mean, why is it that serious? That's what I don't understand. Like all these people, they're like in their own world. They think their drama is so much more important than everybody else's, or people feel some way and they think people care. The world doesn't. I don't. That's why acting tough and talking, anyone can do that. That's my whole point. That doesn't like we don't owe anybody a response. We don't owe anybody to match energy. Matching energy is over with, bro. In this year, you can't do it no more. You just can't. If you match energy, I mean, you're just going to get yourself in trouble. And like I said, go to jail or prison. Who the hell wants to do that? I ain't doing that. I'm telling you right now, bro. I don't care what people do. I'll get away from anyone like I've been doing. I'll get away from someone before I put myself in a bad position when I have nothing to prove, much less, and I done proved it all. I'm all right. That's what I'm saying. Like, them folks be agents of the devil and agents of Satan. They be trying to literally, you know, they do it all on purpose. It's always the same setup energy. And I just am real smart now and I notice it. So it's like Christina said. Christina was like, they got Batman and didn't even know it. Right. Y'all get played because you play yourself. You feel me? Like, I'm a grown man. I have a career now. I'm a gangster. I come from a walk of life none of y'all know about. You understand? Right now, we in a different environment. It ain't time for all that. It's time to be low key and play nice and soft and do things the right way. I got all sorts of people watching me. I'm a role model. You know what I mean? Like, don't worry about me, bro. I know how to take care of myself. You know what I mean? And that's the point. I don't entertain things that don't make any sense. Like that's the point. Like people can't even draw the fine line between problems and how people's energy is and how they're coming. And this is my thing of what I don't respect. I own my own boxing league. Okay. Anybody who thinks they tough can approach me with some respect, acknowledge that I'm 10 and 0, million and 0 in the street, 10 and 0 in my own league. I did bar security for over like 7 years and was completely untouched. Okay. I mean, sent folks running to the police and everything. People know about me and how I get down. So if you really felt that you were tough or you were about that, anybody, you would acknowledge reality and go about it as a man the right way. Do you see what I'm saying? You can't do the internet troll thing anymore where you act tough because you're upset. You're having a tantrum. And that's what folks have tried to do. If you throw a tantrum, it's not my job to correct that or respond. It's my job to maintain self-control. And you can ask folks, have I not been perfectly calm when people are crashing out right in front of me over me and my success, I'm perfectly calm because I'm a gangster. Now, when I start pretending and stuff, yeah, because you want to pretend. Like, you know who you talking to, bro. All y'all know what it is, man. I don't got to sit there and televise it for you and make it a big deal. People know me and people know what I'm about. So that's my thing. It's all fun and games for me. It's all fake. And that's all. You know what I mean? You have to have self control. You have to understand how to build yourself and build yourself as a person and keep on moving forward. And that is what makes a man. Right, Mike Saha? Mike Saha is here. Mike Saha, how's your bob doing? This is the second bob, right? Is it intact? Is it holding up? Hopefully. I mean, I see you over there. You look like you're doing all right, man. I mean, I'm happy for you, man. I hope you're happy. I mean, it kind of seems like for you, and this is just me speaking honestly, it kind of sucks for you too, because you're just kind of in the same area all the time like me. And I understand it. It's the man struggle. You have to do the best with what you got and make your own fun. And I feel your struggle a little bit, man. I get it's hard and it's cold out there. You're in Sweden. So I know it's difficult. It's difficult when you have to make your own fun. There's not too much like out here. There's not too much going on. I got to do what makes me happy, and that's okay. We also have a lot of what other people don't. So I'm very grateful, and not because of that. I'm just grateful, period. But I'm just saying we're blessed, regardless, you know. And I mean, I don't have to deal with that right now. It's not zero below freezing down here, at least yet. It's going to be. I need some new shoes, man. My bottom's coming off on one. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just need folks to help, man. I'm not going to say folks don't help because they have and they do, but I just need more help. I need actual support. I need financial backing. But like I said, you look at all these rappers, all these people, right? That's his name, right? What was it? FBG Casino. They all got these funny names. FBG Duck, FBG Casino, right? And this is the thing is you don't understand. Like if you took me to Chicago, man, I'd take the whole thing over quick. I'm gonna walk in an outsider, and I don't know anything about Chicago like that. But what I do know is what I've explained already, which is that Chicago's soft too, and people from Chicago are soft and have backed down to me a million times up in Green Bay and all that. I could tell you the whole thing. The people in Chicago, they clearly network up through Green Bay and these other areas. That's what they do. That's what's going on. I think it's all like a government thing and a government conspiracy, and it's clear as day. And it's how they run the system because, that system, the prison industrial complex, is making money off of everybody they lock up. And then, like I said, the government put the drugs out on the street. And, think about that. And then they got their little fake rap game. So it's like, I don't know. It's the weirdest game I've ever seen. And that's why I think rappers are funny because it's like, and I really feel sorry for y'all. I feel sorry for the rappers because they're being taken advantage of. You understand what I'm saying? And that's my whole thing is it's like, y'all keep letting people manipulate you and control you and tell you how it's going to go and how the game is going to go. And you can't keep doing this. Like, you need to learn how to put your foot down, right? And start understanding, hey, yo, like, I'm going to be in control of my own decisions. I'm going to take control back and I'm going to say how this go. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Because if you don't, I mean, it's just common sense. Like, who would want to be a rapper? I can give you any example. King Von, Tupac, Biggie, right there. FBG Casino. They all getting locked up, right? Or going through the worst things possible. So who the hell would want to rap? I want to rap. I want to make music, but I do it independently. You give me a record deal, first thing I do is negotiate the terms because I'm not the culture. You can't take advantage of me. It's like a Rob Rack running his mouth. He can run his mouth all he wants, but he's homeless and he lives in a roach motel. You understand? I'm just being serious. I mean, you can't be for real, bro. Yeah. So I mean, I'm so far ahead of you in life and every aspect that you trying to say anything to me is just hilarious because I'm a gangster and you're not. I'm everything you wish you were and could be, and you don't have the heart to be. I'm a real man. So, it is what it is. You feel me? There we go. Got folks in their feelings. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. They repeat my words. brother, the only boogeyman here is me. That's clear as day. See, there you go again. Like, what? I don't know why they think it's a formula to act like it's opposite day, but it's not. So trust me, like right now in that chat, oh, that's gonna be easy. Easy money. Easy money, watch. Because I already know what you're gonna do. You're gonna start saying opposite of reality. But what is the point? We don't need that energy over here, man. Like I said, take that somewhere else. Like everybody know who the boogeyman is. It's clear as day. What are you talking about? That's what I said. That's my name. What do you mean? That's what I really am. Like, can you imagine walking up to the real boogeyman and a whole monster and saying something like that? Right. Super, super, super funny. Petty, fake. No. So, like I said, we keep on pushing, man. You know what I mean? We keep on pushing. We keep on winning. We keep on doing what we do, and we have all these folks upset, mad in their feelings, and they can't do nothing about it. I love it. And the best part is I get paid. Every time they come over here and have their hissy fit tantrum, I get paid more. Right? Everything they do, I get paid from. Right? So it's okay with me. It's okay with me because it's gonna make me money. It's gonna make me bread. Feel me? That's the difference. You understand? Like I said, folks be funny. The so-called women be funny, right? None of them have a grasp on reality. You know what I mean? But like I said, Ray J just crashed out. FBG Casino crashed out. Sauce Walka crashed out several times at that. You understand? And Ceddy Nash tries to talk like he's a man of logic. No, you're just a scared YouTuber. See, that's what I'm saying. I like people see what it is. I don't respect it. I don't respect someone like Ceddy Nash. And I think he was claiming a gang affiliation too, which most of them are affiliated with gangs because the street gangs are owned by the government and working for the government too, or the cartels. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. Like the problem is that y'all are allowing the cartel to pretend they run something and run this country, and they don't. And they don't have power like that. And you can tell that because why would their leaders be in prison? You know what I mean? And why would they all be broke? You know, like you just got to pay attention to which route you're going and, like which path you're walking. Like my deal is like if you want to act like you super thugs don't work for other people. See, I'm a super thug. And I don't work for anyone. People don't tell me what to do. I don't fear anyone or anything, and I do me all by myself. That's why folks can't mess with me. That's why you see me. I'm completely unbothered, bro. Like, folks have to let me be, man. You know what I mean? People can talk. That's what cowards do. But people know what it is. People know reality and know about me. 100%. People know who I am. You know what I mean? Like, real talk. I don't got to spell it out. So, like I said, we different. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not Ceddy Nash. Ceddy Nash and me are two totally different ball games. You feel me? So, like one of them criminals, all criminals are going to take the opportunity to try to act tough. That's cute. But you, the one in a cell, struggling and going through hell and who has it hard and difficult and can't earn any luxury or have any power, in the real world. If you're behind the walls, you can only do so much. You can't really have actual power. So it's different. See what I'm saying? I'm just telling you the truth. Feel me? So at the end of the day, like we're not in common. We have nothing in common. We're not the same. So what's the point? People know if Ceddy Nash and I walk into the same room, people can tell the difference real quick. What the hell was that? Trust me, folks can tell the difference quickly. We have nothing in common. So it's like, I'm not going to say nothing, but that's what I'm saying. How am I going to respect people who perpetrate off YouTube? You got YouTubers trying to act like they're gangster. Now, I understand standing up for yourself. He had every right to stand up for himself and tell homeboy what he told him. You always have that right. But what I'm saying is, y'all do theatrics. And then, Ceddy Nash wanted to pretend he wanted to perpetrate and go to Los Angeles and entertain this other dude. Like the dude, you can't tell me this system ain't corrupt. The dude just got off and beat the case of a life sentence, possibly, because of what happened with young Dolph. Where's the respect for young Dolph? That's number one. Number two, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, did Ceddy Nash feel some way about Dolph? Because he never voiced that. No, all you folks just looking for views. You got Jack Doherty and the security guard. I heard the security guard might be going to prison and jail too. It's like the Joker videos are saying right now because they're always right. What it says is people are tripping because everything I called out and predicted, it's happening now. Everything. Like I told you, this entire system was designed. I think YouTube was designed primarily originally because they knew what was going to happen. It's obvious. And they've used this and Facebook, which was created by the CIA, to gather evidence on all you criminals. And you criminals just keep self snitching. You don't even know any better. And I'm going to tell you why, because you're not awoken like me. See, if you were awoken and a free being who could think for yourself and really powerful and really strong where no one can manipulate you or control you, then that's why these tactics don't work with me. When they start coming to a chat, I can already call out your agenda. You understand? Like, you're silly. You're wasting your time. So that's why they, like right now, they can't say nothing else. What can you say? I'm on to your game. And you're not in power in any way. These are people who come here to make themselves feel better. And it doesn't work because, I mean, every time they come to my show, they leave the show with a frowny face, making themselves feel worse. That's the truth. You gotta understand, bro. I do this for a career, man. I'm not concerned about y'all. I'm not concerned about nothing you got to say, what you talking about. Like, we gonna run our program and do what we done. Tell me. I want to start paying attention to Ceddy Nash a little bit on here as far as this YouTube thing goes. You know what I mean? I want to see what's up with that because I think he might be an informant. That's what I think. He has all the characteristics of it. He's not a dude who's got his act together or, I think way ahead of all these people. Or he's a street dude who's retired. Nah, he's just a snitch. I can tell by looking at him. Like, all right, dude, nothing against him. But I'm just saying, that's what the system recruits. What do you think Jake Paul, Logan Paul are? What do you think all these people are? People are not martial artists. These bouts are fake. They're rigged, right? Just like with Tyson, it was rigged. I think that was a clone. And y'all are sitting here letting these people fool you and then lying for them, saying, oh, Jake Paul made millions of dollars off of this. The guy who's doing it never gets any of the money. If you don't know that, I give up. Okay. And all them ticket prices and all that just goes back into the company. That goes back to the pay-per-view company or whatever, bro. It has nothing to do with them. So all y'all keep saying these things, oh, these folks is rich. Then why does Floyd Mayweather have the cheapest club in Vegas? When are we going to talk about the facts? This is the same thing that happened on No Jumper, where the dude was sitting down, wanted to talk facts, and Adam 22 just keeps sitting there talking like a troll. Number one, you can't tolerate that at any point. And the reason folks are able to do it is because they all hide behind the system. You understand? Like, no, the system, the truth is the system is what caused all these problems. Had people be cowards and gave them a pass to do it. That's why folks is acting like they active now. Like, oh, y'all tough and you get busy. Because right now, the dudes who really used to get busy like me, the dudes who really gangster, now we can't do nothing because we know everybody watching us. And then they think, oh, we have an answer and now we've accomplished something. Yeah, you've made me stronger and put me in a better position. That's why I think these folks so funny on here because they really be plotting and really feeling like they be talking on their own Discord servers and behind my back, like, yeah, they really be talking. They be hyping themselves up. And in the process, they've done nothing but help me and make my life better. And that's all you'll ever do. Like I said, everything you send my way, God gonna send everything back in tenfold, homie. You understand? Karma is real, God is real. Like I said, every time I come on my YouTube channel, why are y'all coming over here? You understand? If your energy ain't positive, you're not welcome here. It's just that simple. Y'all have already been told so a million times. So why do you keep doing it? It doesn't make any sense. You understand? That's not the way it works, brother. Just because you're in your feelings doesn't mean folks are going to stop doing what they doing. Stay in your feelings. Your feelings are irrelevant. And facts are not feelings, and that's the truth. And that's what they need to be told. Your feelings are irrelevant. And I mean that literally. Like, nobody cares, brother. None of y'all. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, can you imagine thinking that's an answer for something? Bro, you folks been jellying me forever, and I get paid because of your jealousy. Literally. Not just because of it, but it's a factor. You're going to contribute to giving me more money. That's what you're going to do. Like I said, when I turn these chats on, man, first of all, when we do the vertical lives, I want y'all to make sure that you're sending me gifts and participating in this and paying me. That's number one. Number two, right? When we're doing what we're doing on here, send some money, bro. I'm pretty sure y'all can send super chats, right? Yeah, you can do it. Send me super chats. It shows me on my side too, because I run it through StreamYard. Everybody know that. 9 times out of 10, sometimes I go live on YouTube. It depends. But that's my point. Let's build this the right way, man. Let's give people an opinion and a seat at the table. You feel me? Let's give people an opinion and a seat at the table so that everybody can have a voice. You know what I'm saying? And everybody can have equal fair treatment. It's what I wanted to do since day one. Nobody else wanted to do that. I wanted to do that. You understand? So it is what it is. You can type whatever you want, say whatever you want. I'm gonna stay calm. You understand? Always. Just like God told me. I told you. God speaks to me. I prove it every day because I'm way ahead of all my enemies. Like he said in Limitless, you don't understand, Carl. I'm 50 steps ahead of you and everyone else. That's the truth. That's what you don't get. I really am exactly like that depiction, just like the depiction within the Wesley Snipes vampire movie, just like in the depiction of every single film ever made. It's all about me. The world revolves around me. I'm really the son of God. Until you figure that out, I mean, it is what it is. Why do you think these folks so mad at me all the time? These folks do the same habit every day. They want to come over here and type, contribute to the conversation. You know what I mean? I mean, it's very simple for me. That's why we have a block button. Because if I don't want you to be over here participating with the conversation, then you don't get to. It's just that simple. I make the rules on my platform. I decide who gets to speak. And you're gonna come at me with respect. So, like I said, they have nothing they can do, no move they can make. None of them. They just got to sit there and watch the Dawn succeed, right? Watch me move, watch me win, right? So, like I said, let them do what they do. We stay making it though. We stay winning. We stay doing what we supposed to do. That's what I'm saying. Folks want you to get out of character. Yeah, right. You should have learned by now, bro. I've been doing this a long time, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, that stuff worked with Ray J. It worked with what's his name? Rampage Jackson's son. Raja. Right? It worked with him. It didn't work with me. But yeah, Whack 100 bailed Ray J out as if that means the case goes away. You still got a huge case pending if that's the truth. You understand? What? I just had folks out here talking about if that's the truth. Like, what do you mean if it's the truth? Why would you ever question anything I say when I have full credibility, right? And y'all know what it is with me. I ain't never told a lie. You ain't never told a lie. You feel me? Like, that's the whole point. You know what I mean? You folks is funny as hell, boy. Like, I'm going to use all this and I'm going to alchemize it into money. That's what you got to understand. All this attention y'all giving me, man, Fabio love it. Keep that attention coming, baby. Real talk. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I learned in this game. That's what you have to do. You have to take the negative and turn it into a positive. You got to take all that energy. Like, I'm untouchable, bro. For real, trust me. I've got everything in the right situation, everything set up right now. Y'all ain't got nothing for me. So you going to sit there and watch me win. You understand? You can sit there and talk all day and watch me get paid while you do. Feel me? Like I said, I'm just saying the truth about all these folks. I'm going to be calling them all out publicly. Like I said, like, I could care less how you feel because that's not the way that this system works and that's not the game that y'all wanted to play. Everyone made their decision, including all these fake criminals. Y'all wanted to all be on your own vibration of fake nonsense and front and perpetrate, right? Y'all all just wanted money and a come up, but you was all poor, but you was trying to talk down, showing fake jewelry on camera, working for the feds. How that makes sense. So now, since I asked forever to talk to everybody, we ain't got to talk now. I ain't trying to talk no more. You know what I mean? We privatize. We our own company. Y'all ain't got no business speaking to me, saying nothing to me, whether it be on here or in reality, because we ain't the same. Now, folks who want to help me and their fans show some love, that's all good. But anything else, I could care less, bro. You know what I mean? Do you think I owe any of these criminals anything? Do you think I owe the corrupt anything? No. I don't care what people think. This is what I do for a living, bro. I'm going to gain power through my $1 million mouthpieces I already have. I'm going to gain power doing what I'm doing, exposing the truth and talking about you all and your mishaps, just like so-called women's mishaps. The DUI, DWI rate has gone up because everybody's drinking. Okay. The rate of drinking has increased in society because everybody's just sitting around doing nothing. That's the truth. Because you folks don't want to exercise, which is why I can't get no money for my fitness business I built, right? But indirectly, I'll make money this way. You don't understand. I control basically every aspect of everybody and everybody's life. That's the truth. I control everything. Literally, you either go exercise and you're gonna have to come work out with me because I'm the best, or you're gonna have to stay inside all day and do nothing. All right, right? And I'm gonna get paid to talk about how you don't go outside and exercise. I control everything. For real. What do you folks want to front? Want to front and sit there and talk like they perception because they delusional, like they jaded perception exists. Boy, stop it. You understand? We be laughing at y'all, bro. All y'all all day. We've been laughing at y'all. Yeah, folks didn't even know what I was on day one. Folks thought they was fooling me for years and literally didn't understand. I knew the whole time what y'all was on. Y'all been all getting played. Now you in a situation where again I control every aspect of everything concerning you, all of you. That's what folks don't get. If you even say something to me wrong, that's fine. I'm playing chess, not checkers. So I know how to checkmate and legally the right way and literally even use, implement, incorporate the system now the right way to win against you. hmm Real talk. You have to understand, bro, it's different now. You know what I mean? And I can press charges anytime I want. Understand that. You understand? So when you come on here, just make sure you talking to me correct. That's all. You feel me? Talk to me the right way, bro. Real talk. That's all I got to do. I mean, I don't know what you're confused about. I don't know why you keep acting like because I'm a man and I am not trying to, you know, be in that energy or deal with nonsense. How that like that makes me stronger. So that's what I'm saying. These folks, they just do it to themselves. They just show their weakness every day. Like, yeah, keep on showing the world how jelly all y'all are. You need some peanut butter to go with your jelly? I got some. Usually I get honey peanut butter. You like honey? You like honey peanut butter? Honey peanut butter is delicious, man. I love it. I eat it all the time now. Great for you. You folks are never gonna learn, bro. Real talk. Like I'm just saying, bro. You know, I found some watermelon juice. It's 100% juice. I drank one of those today. Tons of it. It's got the pulp in it. Man, that stuff is amazing for you. You know what I mean? I know kiwi's pretty good for you. I know what's the other one? What is it called? Cucumber. I need to get some cucumber when I can. But yeah, they got pineapple, they got mango. Like I'm gonna start drinking those. They got 100% juice. You understand? First time I ever saw them. Like I'm gonna get those. Real talk. I'm gonna keep drinking those. I'll drink one a day of that watermelon if I can. I heard good things about watermelon. If you can do like watermelon juicing, and that's what it is. It's 100% juice where I don't have to do it because I can't. Like yeah, I'll drink those. I had one today. I feel pretty good energy wise right now. You know what I mean? Like that stuff helps you. It's got citrulline in it. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. When we come over here, man, you already know what energy we're in, man. I'm peaceful. I'm happy. I'm all about showing love, man. Y'all okay over there? You okay? How are you coping with my success? Try harder, Trilese. Try harder. These folks done thrown every trick in the book they could at me. You got a bunch of fake witches on here, and y'all started this spiritual stuff, and you're losing, and I mean losing bad. Y'all done came for Batman, and God said, "Hell no!" Y'all lost, like horribly. Oh my goodness! Yeah. Quit running around the internet starting stuff like you tough, boy. Stop that. Funny as hell. Oh, for real. I'm the king. I've been the king since day one. Real talk. Can't mess with this real thug life gangster stuff. Boy, stop. I do the gangster walk. Gangster walk. Gangster walk. Gangster white boy. TV antennas in the back. Boy, stop it. That's what that when folks talk about they tough. Have you ever walked away from defeating all the witches covens at the same time? No. What are you talking about? Well, I have. Believe me, you ain't got nothing on that. The Joker video said it. They said, "Who the hell walks out of a whole thing with witches?" Like, what? I did this stuff as a hobby in my sleep. Boy, don't play with me. Craziness. This is what the hell I do. But yeah, like I said, you know, you've been defeated. So yeah, like I said, they have the little minions that just never go away and they want to continue to type. I mean, that's fine. Go ahead and type. You know what I mean? That's all y'all have ever done, quite frankly, right? Is type and lose. Facts. X. Every time you type, you lose in reality. Every time. So yeah, like I said, we gonna keep on winning. We gonna keep on doing what we do. Like I said, Mike Saha right here. He's one of the gang stalkers. He watches my channel religiously. He wants to make a name off me. He wants to make a come up. Right, Mike Saha, you're never gonna make no digital money. I know you want to be me. You're obsessed. Everybody knows it. People call you out on it. You want to be Tyree Sneed, man. A lot of people do. I understand, buddy. It's all good. You know what I mean? It's all good. I ain't mad at you, man. I mean, hell, if I wasn't me, I probably want to be me too, right? But you're not making any real money. You live off a government check in a four-cornered room, and you're losing your mind. And I'm sorry, but that's just the truth. that boy, that boy got a long way to go. He's got a lot to learn. I was just asking you how the other Bob was holding up, but it's all good. What's up, Mike Saha? I mean, like I said, he's one of my biggest fans. They all are. You know what I mean? They're all fans. But yeah, like I said, I'm glad we got to talk about this. Sauce Walka, Ceddy Nash a little bit, Ray J and his crashing out, FBG, Casino. They're all the same, man. They're all the puppets in this game, and that's what you have to understand. Like, I think it's pretty obvious that at some point Batman is going to be involved to some degree because I'm going to be all over the streets doing what I do, and some of the stuff that I'm going to be dealing with, and it's literally like that. Like, I'm going to have different assignments, so some stuff that I'll be dealing with and paying attention to will probably be concerning a lot of these fake rappers. That's just the truth. Maybe I'll end up saving some of them. I don't know. I might be coming up against some of them. I have no idea, but that's the thing. We just come from two totally different lanes. I'm like a bouncer, which is what I used to do, security at clubs and be a bouncer and a club promoter. I'm like that for real, you know what I mean? But I'm Batman, so it's like way worse. And I'm the real thing. So I'm the tough guy for a living, and y'all are whatever. You want to be a musician, but none of you made it in music. Just saying. Why are you so upset at the tough guy? That's all. I just don't get it. Like, they're so mad at me. Hey, just have a seat. Calm down. We'll get through. We'll get through this, man. It'll be all right. They all want me to hold their hand and stuff. It's crazy, but yeah, like I said, we're gonna stay doing us. We're gonna stay winning, and yeah, I'm like a bouncer. Like, my career is being a tough guy. I'm the enforcer and the enforcer of divine law. I don't play. So just because people say something to me, that's fine. I don't get out of character. You can say whatever you want, bro. I'm gonna look at you blank faced and laughed. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't bother me. It doesn't do nothing for me because if you could see, what was being said, who it was coming from, then you'd probably laugh like me too. Facts. Oh my goodness. Every time y'all talk to me, I feel like Gonzo and Oscar the Grouch are having a full conversation with me, and they're upset. You know, real talk. Every day they're the Grouch, literally. Like, I live in a trash can. Like, that's what they do. They come to the chat and they're disgruntled every single day. Like, man, that sucks for you, bro. I'm in a good mood today, Grouch. So you're gonna have to just sit down, and deal with it. I ain't trying to hear it. I'm not in your boat. Yeah. It's not a boat, it's a trash can, Tyree. Okay. Trash can, boat, same thing. If I lived in a boat, I'd prefer a yacht, not a trash can. I would too, Grouch. I would too. I understand. I know why you're so mad now. Can't you see that I sleep on a banana peel every night? How would you feel, huh? I know, it sucks. It's hard. It's a hard knock life, Grouch. Difficult. It's tough. Here, hold my hand, Grouch. We'll get through it. We'll do it together. We can do it. So I really think that a lot of what these people want when they come over here, I think they want you to be super nice to them. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Let it out. Let it out. The failure, the years of failure, the years of never succeeding of anything and putting cars on payments, trying to pretend that you're competing. Let it out. Let it all out. Here, cry. Here's my shoulder to cry on. Put your head on my shoulder. Tell me, do, does it break your heart to see Batman succeed? Do. And they called it Rob Rack still in a Roach motel room. He can't afford a pick for his afro. He's still mad. He'll probably crash out today. I'm sorry. It's ridiculous. Daria still ain't feeling you. I'm just saying, is on. There's that nonsense. Yeah, weak as hell. Yeah, broke and weak, right? And own no assets and have no money. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Folks don't get with me. No, I'm not ever in my feelings at all. All these folks in their feelings. You see what I'm talking about? That fake accelerating. Right. No, I just respond to whatever is sent my way because I'm the mob. See, I respond to what's being told to me. You want to say something to me? I'm a come back with something. I'm gonna say something. You know, what do you mean? That's what folks think. Oh, you supposed to sit there and just tell. I'm not putting up with nothing. What are you talking about? I have no reason to. Like, you folks is jelly. You folks is mad because you ain't on my level and you never will be. What are you talking about? Because you ain't the mob and you ain't me. Y'all wish that you could walk in my shoes. You wish you had this power, but you're not tough and I am. So y'all can just go ahead and, be quiet. I ain't trying to hear it at all. Folks want to front. Folks want to front on YouTube and front in the street and front like it's too much fronting going on. Y'all really be trying to take advantage, man. That stuff crazy, bro. Like I said, that's the thing with me. Like, I had to get away from all that. I had to make sure, like, and I never do, it never leaves me, but that's why I think y'all funny. Because I just be looking at you like, man, this dude really be talking like he really talking crazy now because now I got this job. Now I'm Batman and now that's what I do for a living. You feel me? Like, I was the thug before I did this job, right? Like, what? So, like I said, folks can tell themselves what they want, do what they want, man. Like I said, I'm a genius and I'm a game master, bro. That's what we train for. The real thing, you know what I mean? I'm not worried about civilians, bro. We out here to help y'all. We out here to protect you. That's the whole point. I protect civilians for a living. I save lives. I help people. So just because people say something, you're welcome to your opinion, man. You know what I mean? I just am asking, what's the point of saying the same thing every day that doesn't exist? That's all I'm saying. Like, it's been like 80 years. You still not tired yet? Golly. It's that important to you, huh? Wow. Bunch of can't get right. Say can get right. All these rappers, I mean, you can see they're all stars of success. I mean, are you serious? Look at all these scholar rappers. They're all a joke, homie. You know what I mean? I don't know when you're going to understand that all these rappers are owned, okay? That you know exactly what's happening, okay? You know what's happening. You know what's happening behind closed doors. You know that they're siphoning all the money they can out of these little badgers. You know exactly what's going on, bro. Come on, bro. It's common sense, man. It's common sense, bro. In the music industry, the only thing that ever goes down is extortion. That's what goes down all the time in the rap game. So that means that folks ain't really making no rap money because if they got to resort to one of the highest crimes you can commit, right? Then clearly they ain't making no money. I love how people be getting on panels and y'all be trying to role reverse everything I say. Like, y'all be trying to literally use my exact wording and twist reality. Like, bro, do you understand that that's a waste of your time? Everything I say, I'll say to your face. Y'all ain't going to tell me nothing. I'm not doing what you're doing. You're doing these actions. So what do you mean? You understand? Can you imagine? Like, real talk, trying to completely take situations and change them into something in left field that they're not and think that stuff's going to work. Yeah, that stuff works with people like Cyrax. That doesn't work with people who can think. That doesn't work with intelligent folks. Sorry, but that's the truth. It ain't going to fly with me, bro. You feel me? I don't know what you talking about. You wasting your time, all of you. Like I said, these people got together, plotted for decades. They used everyone they could to stand against me, and I'm right here standing my ground. Hmm. Don't ever try to judge me, dude. You don't know what I've been through, but I know something about you. You went to Cranbrook. That's a private school. What's the matter, dog? You embarrassed? This guy's a gangster. His real name, Clarence. And Clarence lives at home with both parents. And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage. This guy don't want him. He's shook because ain't no such things as halfway crooks. Fact. What do you mean? Y'all scared of Batman? You scared to look in your yearbook. Forget Cranbrook. Forget a beat. I'll go a cappella. Forget a Papa Doc. Forget a trailer. Forget everybody. Forget y'all if you doubt me. I'm a of white. I'll say it proudly. And forget this battle. I don't want to win. I'm outie. Here, tell these people something they don't know about me. Finex, homie. Who really did that? It wasn't Eminem. Who really did that? Huh? Who really made the comeback and who literally resurrected? Who's the son of God? Me? You folks funny, man. You know what I mean? Real talk. Y'all still be talking, still running your mouth, acting like we didn't, like I didn't just come up against every impossible obstacle and stand firm with God and keep on pushing forward. Let me tell you something. You don't know the meaning of strength, homeboy. That's why I got what, 226 world records? So that's what you don't get. This is just my hobby for now. I'm setting world records while I'm waiting on God. I'm waiting for Christina always, and I'm going to continue to wait as long as it takes always. And I have no problem waiting. And I'm going to wait on God. This is all practice, bro. This is my hobby, all the training and the world records. In the meanwhile, while I wait for me to be able to get busy, once I got the finances and the financial backing and financial resources, I'm getting busy in the street, man. And then, like, basically the dog's off the leash and I'm coming full speed. That's what folks don't get. And I don't come to play. You feel me? And I make my own assignments and own missions. That means every little part of this YouTube stuff. That means fake rappers. That means criminals. That means criminal syndicates. That means illegal corporations, illegal entities, illegal organizations. That means any corruption. I'm going to be all over everything the minute I get this bread. Do you understand that? And I'm going to be shutting everything down for real. Not just in the street, but on a legal perspective, on a smart brain perspective of a genius. You understand? And probably speaking publicly too. You understand? Like, y'all don't get it, bro. I'm gonna probably go into hiding. It's not like y'all ain't gonna still hear me talk. Y'all are silly, man. I'm just telling you the truth. Like, that's what y'all don't get. Y'all worry about what you gonna, go get to eat the next day, right? Yeah, and I do too. Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying we a little different. You worry about, oh, I wish I had a job right now. Y'all worry about this and that and all this basic, regular human being stuff. You know what I worry about? That pretty soon I'm going to be going into hiding completely and being Batman, which is basically the apex, you know what, in the street. That's what I'm doing all this for. I'm not in a world where money dictates or controls me or my actions. My strength and God does. Feel that, understand, and think about that first before you say anything to me. You understand? Money can't contain me either, bro. I'll do this manually if I have to. That's what y'all don't get, bro. I could do this anywhere. I could do this if I was sleeping on a park bench. That's why y'all so funny to me. All they little goals to role reverse because they all homeless. Bro, worry about you, homie. It'll never happen for me, for real. That's why I don't sit there repeating your spells, your fake little witchcraft because you're weak. You understand? Them folks ain't never had a job. They all live off a government check. Can you imagine thinking you're powerful, hiding behind the internet? Y'all folks know you ain't powerful. You know power and you recognize power when you see it. Boy, bow down. Facts. Finex. Yeah, like I said, everything sent to me, God sends something back 100 times and 100-fold. Feel me? Karma, nonstop, instant karma. That's what folks do. Whenever anybody sends anything my way and they evil and they got malicious intent or whatever, hey, that's fine because God sent karma every single time. And I'm talking about like the highest level of karma. That's what they do. The reason that they keep doing this stuff, like I said, is they're desperate and they was hoping and looking for leverage for court because they know they're going to have to come to court. If they don't go to court, they're going to get warrants put out for the arrest. I got too much power, man. You got to understand, all the people back me already, and I assist and help everybody, and I'm paying attention to corruption. See, people don't get, like, I watch every move of everyone around me. I can't be plotted on. People can't go behind my back or nothing because I'm fully aware and omnipotent. Why don't you get like me? You feel me? Real talk. I'm trying to tell you, man, like, who do you think put all the fentanyl on the streets? Huh? Oh, that didn't have anything to do with YouTube? Because I heard last that it had a direct link to what happened on here concerning some trolls, concerning one of the trolls, right? That y'all want to keep on saying a name of a complete failure who never did anything but bother people. Tell me when I'm wrong, homie. Huh? Want to sit there and talk that tough stuff? Well, God sure got tough with him. God really showed him, didn't he? Boy, what you mean? God really taught him his lesson, didn't he? Just like he's teaching all your lesson every day. Every day, God teaches you little weak folks your lesson right in front of me, and I laugh. Like, that's what they deserve. Do you understand? Batman is literally what you deserve. I'm literally your reckoning. Like, I'm your karma. In human form, walking around. That's why y'all so funny. Folks don't get, if people even say one thing wrong to me, they get instant karma. You know what I mean? What I was saying too, that the homie that was just saying, and I don't think he meant it in a bad way, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, people be talking crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I heard that he lost his job now or got fired. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? And like, but I'm just saying, it was just weird the way he was talking. I don't know. He might not have meant nothing. Well, he seemed like a good dude. He seemed like he wanted to help me. You know what I mean? So I'm really not happy about it at all. But I'm just saying, like, he was talking and, he said like something about like, what, do you not want to work? Like, no, they don't let me work. See, they'll help you and your people. See, you need to get that straight and get that right down here. They'll help you and your folks. Just like if you go fly a sign, oh, they'll give you plenty of money. They don't mind helping the culture down here. That's a fact. But when it come to me, right? When it come to the white man, nobody wants to help me because they didn't want to see me win or make it at all. See, that's what it'd be funny about the folks in the culture. They want to have the opinion, but you don't know what it's like to be me, and you never will. See, it was never you who struggled or had it hard. It's me. We have it the hardest out of everybody. You just don't know what it's like because you don't even let us talk, right? That's why every time we come on a panel, you want to mute us, right? Isn't that the truth? Tell me when I'm lying. They want to talk and run their mouth, but the minute that you speak and say the truth, they just sit there and have no reaction, as if that means anything. Like, y'all are trying to invalidate years and years of reality. I mean, the man has made millions of dollars every year consecutively. I don't gotta talk, homie. It speaks for itself. See, that's the difference between you and I. I don't gotta run my mouth. So, like I said, all we do is make money. This icon right there, that's all real money. That's all real money, bro. That was all real money when I was running my own food truck cooking. What you talking about, bro? We make bands and stacks over here, little homie. We just got done doing that, little homie. What do you mean? I came down here with 11 bands, little homie. I put thousands of dollars into my business, little homie. Who is you? Huh, little homie? What? I make racks, homie. That's what I do. I get money. What do you mean? I get money and I get busy in the street, and I take it to everybody and handle every beef. What you talking about? And I win, homie. That's what I do. I'm a street gangster and a savage, homie. That's who I am, homie. Who is you, though? That's what I want to know. Because all them folks is fake. All y'all. You feel me? Don't none of y'all come from this walk, and don't none of y'all come from the streets. I run the streets. I already took over every block. But you want to talk about fake things, fake concepts. Huh? Yeah, we stay making bands. I was running Rainy Street. You better ask about me. That's a fact. Feel me? I love it, homie. I could care less how anybody feel, man. Y'all know about me. You know about me. You know what I do, and you know how I get down. And I don't answer to nobody. You know what I mean? Real talk. Especially folks who don't even do their job. Feel me? Like I said, shout out to the ones who do. Feel me? Real talk. So yeah, I can't remember a time I wasn't making band. Remember Mike Saha came on the show right when I was leaving Austin? And he said, and I was telling him, yeah, I'm approaching like 11 grand. And he's like, that's a lot of money. It is a lot of money. And I worked for every dime. So the difference between me and a groovy Jimmy, the fake Crip that he is, and all these fake people on here, and again, I'm not trying to throw shade. I'm just saying the truth. You understand? He's always throwing shade though, so I'm gonna respond. But the fact is, I'm not a groovy Jimmy. I don't wash dishes and never get anywhere and never be successful. I'm not still poor and working a job in the middle of Central America when you're provided for and your mom takes care of you and you're good. What do you have to complain about, dude? Like, what? You getting handouts right and left. You a mama's boy. It's a fact. You imagine a mama's boy getting on camera every day committing felonies? He averages at least 500 felonies per show. I started counting them. I started counting the felonies he commits when he comes on here. Y'all are hilarious, bro. Them folks have no self-awareness. I don't know how these agencies and organizations have allowed them to do this on YouTube for this long, but the minute anyone actually does their job and takes one look, do you know how many like crimes Groovy Jimmy like could be held accountable for in a court of law? Do you understand that? Like, bro, it's hilarious. And want to act like they're all like like King Dedede or something from Kirby. I don't know. Like they want to act like they're tough. You're not tough. You're not a gangster. You're not nobody. And everybody sees it. You know. It's like I said, just like that dude told Ceddy Nash, like there's nothing gangster street about you, right? But me there is. Me there's everything. Me it's like that movie Red River when he says, you know that man ain't gonna do nothing, blah blah blah. And the outlaw, which is what I would have been because my ancestors were all cowboys. I would have been. What do you think I would have been? You know what they used to call them, right? The ones that actually got busy and active. That's what I would have been. Like straight up, like cold as hell, tactical. That's what I would have been. And he looks at him and he says, "Yeah, but I haven't any such notion." You understand? In other words, and my dad used to love that quote. In other words, saying, "Yeah, but I ain't him and I don't care." You know what I mean? That's the way I sound, just like my dad. Like, you have to understand, my dad was an actual cowboy outlaw. We actual outlaws. So y'all got an outlaw, actual vigilante cowboy Batman that has no limits. Come on, bro. It don't get no better than this. It don't get no better. Cassidy and Mashonda don't get no better. Our love don't get no better. My drink and my two-step, my drink and my two-step. It don't get no better. Don't get no better. Our love. Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me because you stuck washing dishes forever, Groovy Jimmy. You're a fake crip. I mean, come on, bro. It can't get any worse for you, literally. I mean, you just like everything move you make. It's like you want to be an embarrassment. Seriously. Nobody has to tell you anything. You do it to yourself, and then you commit crimes all day online and talk about them. You self snitch more than any criminal I've ever seen. Like literally. The boy is hilarious. I mean, seriously, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing folks don't get. I be paying attention. Some of you folks crack me up. Some of you just make me laugh. Like, I can't even take you seriously. It's hilarious. See, what none of these people get is how much power Batman has. They don't even understand, like, I'm going to be operating all over the country and the world, bro. But like I said, I really do want to make that move to Katy, Texas on top of what I already got. Real talk. And I got it all. Billions in equity, mansion in the state, over 2,000 jewelry, my own car lot. I pay over $100 for it every month. Got a portion there. I pay $25,000 cash for mineral rights or royalties. Are you serious? And you think you saying something? I had over 70,000 shares of a stock. Let's see you do it. I went worldwide independently as a musician. Let's see you do it. You got so many folks on here want to rap, but I'm the number one rapper, and the ones who wanted to make it and rap so bad, they was loving my tracks, still listening, bumping my music. Well, one minute they saying, "Ah ha ha, Tyree," and then the next minute they behind my back hating again. Y'all can't even make your mind up, homie. Y'all are hilarious. Okay, y'all all look up to me, man. I know what it is. You ain't got to spell it out and tell me. Keep acting. I'm the king, bro. I'm who everybody look up to. Just like when we was in the shelters or in the streets, people came to me when they had problems. People came to me and said, "Yo, help him out." Like real talk. In the shelter in Minneapolis, they was coming to me. They was like, "Yo, help him out because that ain't right." You know what I mean? And then I'd have to, G check whoever or let them know what it is. Like they come to the big dog. They come to me. And I'm not sitting here saying I'm this and that or I'm whatever. No, I just know the truth. Hold on. I just know the truth of who I am and what I've done and what I've accomplished. That's all. That's all I can speak for is me. I don't nothing. God is who showed me that I'm special and I'm different, and I know I'm that. But I'm just saying I've never been egotistical. I never thought I was anything other than what I am. But I sure do stand up. You know what I mean? So, like I said, people come to me for their problems. I'll talk to you in a minute, man.